Hello everybody, this is JT Productions and welcome back to another preview and prediction video. Today I'll be doing the Ball State Cardinals. Last season Ball State went 6-7, 4-4 in the MAC with a loss in the Camila Bowl against Georgia State by 31 points. So not a good showing there. They had some close games, close losses, including a 1-point loss to Northern Illinois, a 7-point loss to Miami of Ohio, a 10-point loss to Toledo, and the rest were blowouts. So, how have they done over the last few years? Well, in 2020, they went 7-1. 2019, they went 5-7. 2018, they went 4-8. In 2017, they went 2-10. So, I mean, they've gotten better since those sad days in 2017. So, how does their roster look? How will they do with their roster? Well, they have a redshirt senior quarterback in John Paddock. Their running back is a graduate in Will Jones, and they also have Carson Steele, a sophomore, backing him up. They have a graduate wide receiver in Johannes Tyler, senior in Ja'Shawn Jackson, a redshirt junior, and Duran McCulley, wide receiver. The offensive line is really the only thing that kind of concerns me. You have 3 redshirt sophomores that will be starting on the left side in the center, and a redshirt junior. It's just when you have young guys, they're more prone to make mistakes than older guys. Tight end, you have a redshirt sophomore in Ryan Lazon. On the defensive side, you have redshirt junior Tavion Woodard, senior Justine Ramsey, redshirt senior Jack Sapp on the defensive line. And linebackers, you have senior Clayton Cole, graduate Brandon Martin, junior Keontae Newsome, and redshirt sophomore Brandon Berger. In the secondary, you have sophomore Jordan Riley Scott, redshirt junior Ben Eginoff, graduate Malcolm Lee, and graduate Amechi Uzandanama, I guess. So not bad. The only really nitpick I can do is like the experience on the offensive line, or the more prone to make mistakes on the offensive line. But I mean, not really much. If you have any other information that you know of, if you're a fan of like Ball State or the MAC or anything like that, just let me know in the comments and I'll reflect on it. Of course, after I make these videos, there's no turning back on my record, so it's hit or miss for me. So let's go ahead and go through the schedule, see what I think. Week 1, you're at Tennessee. I don't think you're going to win that game. Tennessee, they're going to have one of the most potent offenses in the Power 5, Group of 5, FBS, anything. So I think you lose that game. Then you play Western Michigan, and I think you lose there too. Western Michigan, solid team. All of the Michigan teams are pretty solid. I would probably put Western Michigan second and Central Michigan third. But I think you start the season 0-2 anyways. Then you play Murray State. I think you get a win there. They're not going to be that good in my opinion. They'll be an okay team for an FCS school, but not for Power 5 or Group of 5. Oh, goodness. Then you go on the road to Statesboro to take on Georgia Southern. I think you'll be able to beat Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern under Clay Helton is going the wrong way. I think they're going to go the wrong way, at least in year 1. They could get better. Who knows? But I think you get your second win to get back to 500. Then you play Northern Illinois. This is going to be a big game at home. The crowd's going to be pretty wild. And I think with the solid roster you have, I think you upset Northern Illinois at home to give you your 3rd straight win. After this, you go on the road riding high against Central Michigan. And I do think they put you in your place. You dropped to 3-3 before coming back home to play UConn. You should beat UConn pretty easily. They're abysmal. So you get to 4-3. Then you play Eastern Michigan for homecoming. And this is a pretty toss-up game. Eastern Michigan and you are close to about the same talent. So, since you're at home, I gave you the win to go into the bye week at 5-3. Coming out of the bye week, you have 2 back-to-back road games against Kent State and Toledo. These are going to be 2 difficult games, even if it's after a bye week. I think you drop against Kent State. I think you drop both of them. I'm not gonna give it suspense. I think you drop both these games, both on the road, both in ruckus environments. The MAC is pretty crazy and has been pretty crazy in years past with teams losing games they're not supposed to. I think you lose both these, and I think you get a 5-5. Yeah, 5-5. Then you come back home to play Ohio. And I believe you get this win. Get back on track. Get to a bowl game at least before going back on the road to Miami of Ohio. And I think Miami of Ohio beats you down in Oxford and sets you back to 6-6. So it's about the same as you were last year. You got the big win against Northern Illinois, but after that, you kind of fell off this year. So that's just what I think. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and have a great day. Go Dogs.